What's up, you guys? We're going to be talking about the possibility of Mike Perry versus Darren Till in BKFC. I think that this fight could happen, possibly, if Darren Till gets a little bit desperate enough and Mike Perry pushes it enough. And BKFC is getting more and more traction, so hopefully they can make something happen here, because that would be a great, intriguing fight to make happen. And finally, after all this time, a nice rivalry settled down a little bit. Till is going to be the bigger guy. He's going to be taller. He's going to be 6 foot tall compared to Mike Perry's allegedly 5'10". But when they team up or match up, Perry's going to be a lot smaller than him. Till is going to be also the longer guy by 3 inches. He's 74-inch reach, and then Perry is a 71-inch reach. One thing going for Till besides the height advantage here is he's a southpaw fighter, and that seems to have a little bit of sway whenever fighting an orthodox person usually. So that'll kind of be good. Like Conor McGregor did really well because he's a southpaw, and that's not the only reason, but it helped him, And Till, he's gonna have the better defense here, I think, than Perry, but I think that Perry's offense is gonna be his defense. I think that Perry's just gonna be a barrage of missiles just coming in and striking so much that Till's gonna shell up a little bit, like most of them do, and not really know what to do, because this is like a legit fight going on in here. They get a little bit more panicked than they would in the UFC, even though there's no kicking or anything like that. But it's interesting how they get more panicked, like how it's a real fight, probably from the knuckle to face contact. I don't know. I don't get it. But they seem to get more panicked. And Perry seems to cause a lot of that panic with his offense. And I could see Till shelling up and being scared when it finally came down to fighting Mike Perry. They both got KO'd 5 years ago. So that kind of worries me for both of them to get chinned at some point. It seems like Perry in my head would have a better chin than Till, but I don't have much reason for that, because the KO of Till happened 5 years ago. It was from Masvidal. The KO that happened from Perry was Jeff Neal who did it to him, and that was also 5 years ago. So they're a little bit even in that regard. Till has won 5 of his last 10, and Perry 3 of his last 10. Now this is the UFC mixed martial arts. Perry has won 5 of 5 in BKFC, beating Julian Lane, which was a good fight, MVP, which was a good fight, Rockhold, which was a good fight, Eddie Alvarez, which was a good fight, and Thiago Alves, which was a good fight. Julian Lane and MVP, I would say, did the best. And then as Perry got going more and more, he's just starting to make these dudes quit. He busted up Rockhold's teeth, made him quit. He busted up Eddie Alvarez's face, made him quit. Thiago Alves got knocked down almost instantly, it felt like, and he quit. So, Perry really found himself in this one for some reason. This sport was really good for him, and judging off of just those things, he would be doing much better. I don't know what exactly it would be, but 5-5 when it comes to BKFC. One thing about Darren Till, he's a little bit too picky with his shot selection. He should be letting it go a lot more, but he just wants to put that one on him, and then he doesn't even follow up all the way. I think he goes, okay, I got a little bit lucky there, and let me hang back and let me try to do that again. But he just needs to kill. And Mike Perry's got that killer instinct. He's definitely got that dog in him. Darren Till's just too picky, and then he's got that chin coming up whenever he's fighting. He fights almost like an old-fashioned boxing or old-fashioned bare knuckle, but these days that'll get you knocked out. Till is too inactive. He's been drinking. He's drunk and pudgy, joking around too much. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, you got to relax a little bit, but if that's all you're doing, then it doesn't lead to victory very often. I think that Mike Perry is going to have the better volume if they were to fight as well, just judging off their UFC fights. Darren Till's kind of a reserved fighter compared to some others, Mike Perry's going to be more in shape than him. He's got way more riding on him for this. He's got the resentment. He's tired of the jokes from the past. Even though we all think that they're friends, Mike Perry, I don't think, really likes him deep down. And he holds a lot of resentment against him for his words. And he's got more riding on him. He's got to win because of the shit talking. He's got to win because of the BKFC to defend his title, all the trolling. He just needs to win. And I think he's going to take that fight super serious. I think he's going to try to punch a hole through Darren Till's head. And I think with the strength, power, overwhelming nature, volume, cardio, more riding on it, experience in BKFC, I think he's going to win. The only thing is, this is Mike Perry I'm saying is going to win. The only thing that Till has going for him is his size and possibly to make Mike Perry more emotional. But we know Perry is still going to be emotional, but still do good. And then we know that Till could get emotional too. So let me know what you guys think. I got Mike Perry in this one.